that. Well, hello. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
So tell me, did you guys just were laughing the whole time on set? I can only imagine what it was like filming this film.
It's certainly, there is usually not a dry eye. There's a lot of giggles. I'm sure the outtakes are pretty as brilliant as the movie.
Because I understand, I was talking to a few of your cast members that you guys kind of shot like a naughty version and then a nice version. So talk to me about that. That's really interesting. I've never heard of that happening before.
I think that's just, to cover all of the bases. You kind of got the foundation of what you want. You wanted to have that wholesome sort of Christmas nostalgia, but then giving, and then unleash the hounds and have some fun. So it was really fun, actually, to do it both ways.
And what was it like working with Vince? Was that your first time working with him?
No, it's the second time I've worked with Vince. So yeah, it was great. It's like a dream come true. I think he's wildly brilliant and funny, and just watching him kind of create jokes in his head is just amazing. So it's humbling, and I am all for it.
I love it. So, and I understand you just finished shooting season 3 of Sweet Magnolia.
Yeah, I just finished about a month ago. Still taking a deep breath about that. Yeah, I just got it done. It's wrapped up. I'm starting to see little tidbits of it when we're, doing all of the audio and stuff like that. So it's got all of the Sweet Magnolia's charm with a little bit of grit. It's a lot of fun. I'm really proud of the season.
So I obviously, you can't give too much away, but what can you kind of give to fans? Because people are like, I want to know something. Like, what can you kind of tell us?
Well, you're definitely going to see a lot of the storylines, a lot of things that we've been teasing. You're going to see things play out a little bit more. You're going to get a little bit more into the nitty-gritty of our friendship. Things aren't always so rosy. It's definitely a real friendship between 3 women, and that was really fun to dive into. And of course there's all the sweeping love story and the heartache and the drama, all the things that you would expect from Sweet Magnolias, they will be there.
And what was it like when you first found out that you were going to be in Sweet Magnolias? Were you shocked, or were you kind of feeling like that role was yours?
Actually, it all kind of happened very quickly. They asked me to move to Georgia and take on this role, and they told me a little bit what their vision was, and I love the idea of, doing something that people can really relate to, and I love female-driven stories, and I love stories about female friendship, and so I was excited to dive into that. And I didn't know what to expect. I mean, I think with anything in this business, you never know what people are going to be excited about, but I was really pleasantly surprised that it resonated the way that it did, and it's just been a real blessing in my life.
Amazing. And I do have to ask you for the last question, what is your favorite Christmas song of all time? If you had to choose one Christmas song, what would you choose?
Oh my gosh, Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer.
Rudolph, that's a good one. That's a nice song.
Nobody say that.
No, I was thinking All I Want for Christmas Is You by Mariah. That's usually the one, yeah. But if you can't do Mariah's, then I think Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer is a close second.
Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. Yeah, I'm going to stick with it.
Good for you. Good. Rudolph will be happy right now because he doesn't get a lot of clout in that department.
He doesn't. I might be the only one. I'm actually interested to see if you ask that question, how many people say Rudolph. Let me know.
Well, I think I'm interviewing about 100 people from now to Christmas, so I'm going to ask everyone, and I'll let you know if you're the only one. I'll let you know for sure.
Really appreciate it.